I see your King George.
Yes, you can see how it kind of got they kind of got the French turrets for 2 of them. 4 guns each.
Huh.
And yes, I spam HE because it's British. Why not, you know?
Right.
And no, this is not a Deadeye yet. It is got the concealment mod instead of Deadeye. Because she's only a 13-point commander. And yes, this is one of the 1500 doubloon Dasha commanders for the British. And she speaks Russian. So I think of it as a exchange program. Now this Nelson here, I am going to, you'll tell I'm going to give this Nelson a hard time. Why? Because it's a Nelson. 2 fires. Let's see if he keeps the warmth of the king.
Now the King George is definitely an HE spamming ship. I mean, the AP is just not good on it, so no. I completely agree with your decision to just go around and keep the battleships on the enemy team warm.
Yes, definitely I'm spreading the warmth.
Mm-hmm.
And see, he has not rejected the warmth of the king, so I'm going to give him some more warmth.
I paused for a sec because I might have put my guns on the Mutsu for that salvo, because you said he didn't DCP. And in the King George, it's all about farming as much fire damage as possible. So if he's not DCPing, great. Let him burn out that fire, set him on fire again. Make him regret not using DCP, you know? If you keep shooting at him, and you put him on fire again, then you might have ended up in a situation where that person DCPs, and then you spend the next 3 minutes trying to get him on fire again.
Well, I was thinking that he already had DCP'd once, and so that's the reason why there's still 2 fires on him.
Okay.
You'll notice here that I've got a fire, but I'm not damaged. I'm not.
Yeah. In this, when you zoom in here, he is burning in at least 3 places. Possibly, if he's fire prevention, then that's the max. If he's not fire prevention, then obviously there's room for 1 more. But the point I'm getting at is I would shoot the Mutsu here, especially on this salvo, because you don't need to just hit him for a little bit extra. Nelson's got that super heal. He's going to heal it back up again. So you just wait. Here it comes. See? He's super healing.
Also looked like he DCP'd there.
He did. He did. Also, you are kiting too far away from the battle now. It's going to force you to have to turn back to come get back into it. But maybe that's actually a good thing, because look at the Gata that just appeared in decap.
Yeah, I was trying to stay out of torp range of him.
Mm-hmm.
And let the other destroyers and the Marblehead that overextended play with.
Yep. Okay. Now here you might use your spotter plane so you can get a better view of the Nelson, and it helps to keep your guns in range. Hey, Spectre win? Gandalf wants the Massachusetts replay that he sent me. Okay. That was our Warrior's Path, and I'm pretty sure that was a clan brawl game.
I think I did shoot at the Mitsu because I didn't think he was in range at the time. I think that's why I didn't shoot at the Mitsu.
Well, Grunty, yes, that's true. If you want the ship out of the game, absolutely. But the way that I play the Nelson is, or King George, or any of the fire-starting battleships, especially at the beginning of the game, I'm all about just farming. And so I want that Nelson to heal back up. I want him to get that hit points up so I can set him on fire again and get myself a free Witherer. It's not competitive, but it's what gets me the XP. Well, it's still early in the game, but you're right, he is currently not winning. He's on a ship deficit. 2 ship deficit.
3 ship deficit. 4.
Oh no, the Bayern just made it a 1 ship. Nope, back to 2.
1 ship now. Oh no, this was a very exciting game and very fun game.
Mm-hmm. Alright, your guns are ready. You could be shooting the Scharnhorst, but you're not. Oh, you want your friend again. That icon tells you probably won't be able to hit him. And now you're gonna have to.
Spotter plane.
Yep.
Gotta love it. Your spotter plane always lands right about the time you're getting ready to fire.
And that's something you have to keep an eye on. Like I would have probably just used my shot on the Scharnhorst if I saw that the spotter plane was gonna go down soon. Hey, Bomber! Thanks for the follow.
Bomber 625 is now following.
That's a name I recognize. Spectre Alpha, are you here? Gotta say something in chat in order to get your prize. This is a CC container, so you want to be here.
Oh my, CC container.
Yeah, this is one of the good stuffs. By the way, guys, those of you who got ads, I forgot to say something before I ran the ad, but what did you guys get? It's kind of interesting to see. It's always fun to see what people get. When do snowflakes end, Taylor? They end with the end of this patch. Weekend Warrior? Yep, they are.
2 more fires on the Nelson.
Yep. But I might...
I think he DCP'd the first one, and then the second fire got him.
I might go back and start looking at that Mutsu again now, because the Mutsu is starting to push. You don't want him to feel comfortable. Your Nelson is doing okay tanking at the front. Other option is to go after this Königsberg over here. Oh, detonation! Wow, okay, that definitely helps. 3 flags for them, yeah, right?
I think I was concentrating on that Nelson because I didn't want him to go away and heal up again.
Well, and his name is Verboten. There's your Arsonist.
Yeah. Shows you how much he loved my warmth.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and how nice of that Mutsu to crash into the island for you.
Mm-hmm.
This guy is not running fire prevention.
2 fires and
Detonation needs a cave troll sound. Alright, now the Acosta's in Charlie, Cap, as the Königsberg is continuing to push you. Why is he pushing a battleship? I don't know, but he is. So
he's got nothing else better to do. And I am trying to reset the Mutsu back on fire.
Mm-hmm. But you got to be aware of those 6-kilometer torpedoes that the Königsberg has.
That's why I'm slowing down. Because if he's fired them, then he will have fired them behind me.
Uh-huh. Very nice. Hey, Wes, how's it going?
2 fires, 3 incapacitations on that salvo.
Now, Cthulhu...
He's not feeling too good.
I'm going to pause for a sec. Cthulhu, you're absolutely right. He was hoping to get in range for a depth strike. But the Königsberg problem is twofold. One, he's shot at Shane. You don't shoot at the battleship at your prey, because that just warns him that you're coming. And in Shane's case, he had the peace of mind to realize he was under attack, that there was a ship coming, and he was going to stop shooting and farming the Mutsu and focus on the Königsberg, right? Most players don't do that. They keep firing on this if they feel like they're safe. So as soon as you open up fire on the battleship as a cruiser that's charging, you're basically saying, here I am, come shoot me or deal with me, right? So that was his first problem. His second problem was that he came straight out from the island like this. He should have gone as close to the island as possible to get behind this island so he's not seen anymore. Because you need to get behind the island so that you can try to get in. Unfortunately, the Visby is going to spot him anyways. But generally speaking, that's how I would have done the approach. Again, if I wanted to do that YOLO charge and kill the battleship thing.
Plus, too, he's also giving me room to shoot over an island if I wanted to shoot over the island.
Oh God. There's your witherer.
He's not even looking at me at that time.
No.
2 more fires.
Because
3
he sees
incapacitations.
he
yet
sees your
again.
Nelson. Your Nelson, I think, got scared or something and turned away. Probably got slapped by the Mutsu.
And by the way, I just got a witherer.
Oh, yep, we saw that. Now I don't know why.
He's
Why did
going
you?
to die, so I just totally just ignored him after that last salvo. 2 fires and 3 incapacitations. I just ignored him. Like, well,
Yeah.
You're going to die now.
Yeah. Yep. I'm curious why you popped your scout plane now, though. I think I would have kept the scout plane because there's plenty of targets in your area that aren't behind a rock or something.
Well,
Maybe-
I'm also thinking that scout planes might pick up torpedoes.
Oh, okay. Goritza joined the raid. Thank you very much, Goritza, for completing the tutorial. And if that's any of you in chat, say something and I'll make sure to cover one of your replays. Planes do not spot torpedoes. They used to before the rework. That is correct, Grunty. Thank you for pointing that out. I was just about to mention that.
I knocked the Mitsu out there.
Mm-hmm. Putin is about to redraw. So what's fortunate for you is that the enemy team is doing what's called the throw maneuver. They've clearly won, they've declared victory, and they're coming after you because they would like to win harder. And in the process, the Königsberg died. There was no reason for him to do what he did. The Omaha's gonna die now. There's no reason for the Omaha to do what he's doing. There he goes. And we know that
And
the
I just
Acosta's
also
gonna
got a
die.
high caliber, too.
Oh, yep, we saw that. Edge case? Oh my god. Maybe they were farming death picks. Deadliest, as far as I know, you are the only person that farms death picks. And thank you for doing it, by the way. It really does help.
And here comes the destroyer wanting
Too early.
To, he's trying to kill the carrier.
Mm.
See, I shot him, slapped a good majority of his health off.
Now, my comment about too early is because he wasn't flat broadside to you, and he was actually starting to turn into you. So your shells, you know, aren't going to hit as easily as a result. When it comes to destroyers that are pushing you in a battleship, or I know that you said he was going after the Ryujo, but you want to wait for them to go broadside and start their torpedo turn, essentially. That's when you open up with them with the HE, because then you get maximum impact. Deadliest! Alright, Deadliest, what game am I doing for you? Alright, so now it's just the Mahan left. Because we're going to assume that the Visby's going to kill the Ranger. Oh, there he is. What do you know? Here's our next customer.
Like,
So,
hello.
what I would do is I would start turning side to the side. I would not have shot there. I would turn to the side and wait for him to see. Now is... No, wait.
Mm-hmm.
You want to wait for him to turn. He's starting to turn. There it is.
There's his motor, too.
Yep. Well, Grunty, you know, he's a Visby. I don't know. Maybe he's farming plane kills or something like that. Alright, now you need to... He's turning away, so he fired torpedoes at you. You need to slow down and turn in to dodge the torps. If you keep going straight, those torps have a really good chance of hitting you. Alright, Deadliest, let's do the full anti-air spec Hindi game, because that'll be fun.
I got the Confederate there shooting at him.
Uh-huh.
And... of course, I take the torpedoes, which is really hilarious. I get a Dreadnought achievement, too.
Well, and that speaks to what I was just talking about with slowing down and turning in. When you see the destroyer turn away, you have to plan for the torpedoes. So, you know, that was an opportunity there, and you got lucky that you didn't get killed.
Yeah.
Oh, Deadliest, don't worry, I got the file name. I only have one Hindenburg. New giveaway up for sub
that was-
camo.
For
Is
me,
the-
that was a fun game.
Is the absent chat
Does
for
I-
the Visby guys.
Until I actually sit down and watch this replay, I didn't realize that we was actually losing on the losing end of that game for most of the entire game.
Mm-hmm. Well, thanks for sending that one in.
No worries.
All right, next up.
They snatched defeat from the jaws of victory.
That's right. I love when they do that. I love when they do that.
And also another example too of not giving up.
Absolutely.
I've seen too many games and been in too many games where you're down half your ships and they haven't got sunk yet, and you have players start giving up.
Mm-hmm. So the next one here, this is Harley Quinn in the Holland.
Hey, Holland?
So I'm letting her know I'm covering her game. And she's with somebody that says mistakes, Mr. Deacon and eat my waffle. Okay. On the load, it only said eat my, and I was curious what was coming next. Not wanting to take away anything, but you didn't win that game. The enemy team lost it. Grunty, you are 100% correct. Shane even recognized that when he said snatching defeat from the jaws of victory, right? Mr. October, getting free XP out of a particular coal container over the other? I don't know that you really have much of a choice. There's just the try your luck and then the more resources, right? I think it's free XP? I don't remember.
I've been getting a lot of like one bag of coal and a couple of boxes of free XP regularly.
Now, I will say this though, if you are looking for free XP, the best way to do free XP is actually Clan Brawl. And the way that they've done Clan Brawl is that you can work for another clan or something. So like seriously, like go have fun and put like your all your flags, all your camos on, and just go to town. Right? Because it's a lot of free XP that you can get from that. I think it's like 23,000 free XP each win. Now, you gotta win, so find some friends that are really good players, or yeah, and if you want the real way to do this, if you think, oh, my friends aren't gonna want me to play because I suck and they're great and all that kind of stuff. If you're part of a clan and you've got the ability to create a division, then you can create the division and invite your friends in as mercenaries. Why is that important? Because, as Ben Nimitz, if he's still here, can attest, hold on a second. As Ben Nimitz can attest, if you have it set so that you're on the other rating, you pull in all these good players, and then you play on a rating that's totally not commensurate with their ability right now. So you've got a very low clan rating, which means that you don't go up against the 07s, the Krakens, the whatever other clans out there. You go up against everything, and that's how you farm. That's how you farm. And SAT is here, so he can tell you about that too. All right, so I paused the game for a second because I think Harley made a mistake here. I don't think it's a good idea to open up with guns. You're better off opening up with torpedoes and continuing to just take your time down the side of the map. You don't want the enemy to know your position early on. If they know where you are, then they will play based off your last known position. Okay?
Yeah, you just basically told them, hey, look, I got a destroyer flanking you now.
Well, and the thing is, the Holland isn't a gunboat destroyer. It's a torpedo boat destroyer that has guns and has really good anti-air. But look at what the Fletcher's doing. He's turning away from you. And the other Fletcher is in there. And the Orkan. Imagine if you would have just torpedoed there without being spotted. Now they're not going to give you that torpedo chance, most likely. And Eat My Waffle is eating torpedoes. Nom nom nom. And he's got Hydro. So how is that happening? Grinding Narai and Aegis. Well, that works.
Too early in a match for it to be on cooldown.
Well, Grunty, for you and me and other players, oh my god, the Jean Bart just eats them all. You know, sure, you'll see the Arpeggio Yamato from Mr. Deacon and say, oh, well, okay, Harley's got to be here, so that's the Halland, and the Z46 has got to be here too. But, I mean, they don't know exactly where you're going to be, and I think giving away that position early on, it tells them more information. It tells them where Harley is, and then it tells them that obviously Z46 is what's in the cap. So, you know, I would say just focus on your torpedoes, take your time, be patient, and only use your guns if you're trying to secure a kill on a ship. Maybe if you want to get them on fire again after a flood, or if you want to try to get them on fire before a flood. But the problem with that is they can start turning and preemptively dodging, you know, where your torpedoes might reach. So personally, when I play Halland, I don't use guns unless I'm in a knife fight with another destroyer. And even then, I'll typically lose most of those knife fights because Fletcher, other destroyers are far superior gunboats. Well, yeah, Grunty, but those, I don't know. Who knows? They could have been Luckchuck Torps based on RPF, or you know, radiolocation, whatever. Either way, Harley's now opening up on the Fletcher, who's being spotted by the Hipper, and the Hipper's Hydro, which is now gone. Okay, Waffle said he got radared. Right, she can't disengage unless she waits 20 seconds. And when you're playing around a Petro that's got that 12-kilometer radar, that's the other thing too, is, you know, you gotta be a little bit more patient. Now look at the Tirpitz. The Tirpitz saw that you were gunboating and stuff and noped out of there. And that's the impact that happens when ships see destroyers that could possibly threaten them.
Also, too, if a destroyer is brave enough to open up on me, that means he's already shot torpedoes at my, and trying to get me to DCP a fire or something before the torpedoes get to me.
Very true. And look, you also open yourself up to Luckchuck Torps. Now, those might have been fired at your Yamato div mate. I don't know. Also, I wouldn't be shooting widespread torps on these ships. I would be shooting narrow spread. Yeah, see, you didn't need to take that torp. Now you're running into the Orkan, right in front of you, right in front of you. Now's when you need to use your guns. And the Orkan doesn't have smoke, so it's basically a you versus Orkan mission. And maybe your Yamato can help you, but I think he's shooting at the Petro. Raining Recon, what's up, dude? How you doing? I got a new camera just for you. Nice kill.
We destroyed their destroyer.
Now, here I might flip my guns to the other side, because you need to make sure that your Yamato div mate doesn't get chased by these two Fletchers. In my opinion, that's a bigger thing than chasing after a Petro and a Tirpitz. Especially because the Petro can radar you anyways. I would try to position myself here to prevent the Fletchers from pushing too far. Just for your rating. Raining, we are doing a sponsored stream for Raid a little bit later. We're going to take a look at Raid again. So just like before, I'm doing a drive to get people to download the game and play through the tutorial. So you can see in chat there. If you've got a moment, please consider supporting the channel. And what I will do for you, good sir, is I will give you a free Cover My Replay as a result. So I will take care of one of your replays. You know, you help me with spending some time. I'll definitely spend some time on you as well. What was that Orkan thinking for so long and doing nothing? My guess is his guns were on the other side, and he could have very well been one of those. He could have very well been one of those destroyers that likes to fire the torpedoes first before guns, and was trying to get himself ready for torpedoes before shooting his guns. Obviously, we know that wasn't helpful, so.
Well, the Orkan has 360-degree rotating turret.
Yep. Sagas of poor lighting, yeah. Well, and I like what Grunty just said too. How frustrating it is. All these destroyers were on the Delta side of the battle, but yet, like, your team never pushed A. Like, now they're finally getting a Benson in there.
Current meta promotes passivity. That's why sometimes it's fun to push.
Yep. I will say,
Only if you got people willing to push with you. Solo pushing, you're dead.
right.
I love to push.
Oh yeah, me too. But
I'm a very aggressive player.
Harley's gameplay right now, like this is how you play a Smallland, but it's really not how you play a Holland. You know what I mean? Like, and that's okay. But I think she's extremely lucky right now.
Well, I have the Flint. Of course, I'm aggressive. I'm a 5-ish year destroyer main.
Mm-hmm. Oh, someone else finished. Who is it? Who is it? Watch Lord Zap on Twitch. That's what I love to see. I love to see just silly names. Way too late on defensive fire. Defensive fire first, then reinforce the sector. What are you looking at, Harley? Oh, okay. Now you've got a Yu Yang that's coming your way as well. Reinforce the sector to help your Mr. Deacon dude. Chris says, I push too much in randoms, you're too aggressive. You know, honestly, I would rather you be too aggressive than too passive. I would much rather see somebody who goes in, goes down swinging, and maybe takes 1 or 2 enemies with him, than somebody that just sits in the backfield and tries to farm the whole match. Alright, Harley, you gotta
on
look...
the ship.
Yeah, you gotta look to the right. You got a Yu Yang just to the right of you. Come on, look to the right. There it is. You died too early. So then, Chris, your focus should be on finding ways to not die so early, so that you can be more impactful in the battlefield. Right?
Enemy destroyer sunk.
Okay, turn your anti-air off. Never mind, too late.
Problem solved, sir.
Akuryu is upset. Hey, we got ourselves a death pick. Our first death pick of the day. There you go. For those of you that are new to the channel, if you submit a replay and you die in it, we stop the action and just take a moment to appreciate your death. And how beautiful, how absolutely beautiful your death looks. There you go. Boom. This is definitely the most important part of the stream. I'm going to try to zoom out a little bit more now when I take death picks, because I think I want to change up my cover images a little bit, have larger text, and have more space to take those death picks as a result. So, but yeah, I will say, I think Harley, what I would say to you is, you know, for the Holland, focus less on guns and more on torpedoes, and only use guns if you absolutely need to. Use your positioning to spot, use your anti-air to kill planes, and then just... Yeah, that's good. That's even better with the flames. And you left. So we don't know the result of that game, but we could probably guess it was a loss. Which I appreciate, because you're helping SAS Replay Theater to continue losing. I like it.
Yes, I realized that threw your average off. My bad. I'll try harder next.
All right, next up we are going to do Last Invaders game. That's Harley's son. I still think it's so cool. You're welcome, Harley. I think it's so cool that we have a mother-son team that plays. And soon to be a father mother, son, family that plays. That's awesome. A lot of the time, half the team is too far back, the other side of the map. Well, very true. Someone joined the raid!
Action stations.
Oh, is Zoop in here? Yeah, he is. He's in the Worcester. Nice. Oh, look at you. You're using the bronze camo. The bronze camo that you get for playing ranked. This is what Wargaming rewards players with who achieve the lowest possible ranking bronze and rank up. You get the camo that looks like poop. Congratulations. You get to just smear it all over your ship.
The worst part is on the turret too. It looks like little turds like molded around into squares. It's gross.
Right? What's up, Blast?
Oh, not much.
Much. Let me turn you up just a little bit so we can hear you better.
So you're saying that bronze camo is
Oh.
very descriptive of the player?
SAT, you're extremely quiet too.
Is this better?
No.
Yeah, I noticed Zoop in there right away. Isn't that Worcester over there? He does a pretty good job.
Well, good. SAT's in here. He's been having some issues with his mic, so hopefully he can get that fixed. We'll see.
Like that?
You're still really quiet, SAT. I've got you at 200%. Last time we tried to fix this, he broke his mic, so let's hope it doesn't happen that way again. Imagine odor trailing the ship. Somebody needs to mod that.
How about now?
Oh, brilliant. We can hear you now.
Yeah, right now I'm mostly...
Right.
I'm trying to get up to this island, so I'm blocked off from the battleships over there.
Now, in this particular matchmaking, you only have one to worry about, which is
And I
actually...
don't hit destroyers.
It's actually really good for you as a Des Moines. Interesting that you curled in, though, because a Zao was detected off on the flank, so you could have possibly threatened that Zao. But at the same time, him and the Hindenburg could farm you out, so...
Yeah, I'm working on I'm trying to get rid of the destroyer threat in the middle.
Got it. Look at this, people. A cruiser player that actually goes after destroyers. Oh, yes, AP.
Yeah, I noticed the broadside Hindenburg over there.
Yep. Now, you're not using Halsey, but you're using one of the Does.
Yeah, I had Halsey in there, but I think he's in my Worcester right now.
Ah, okay. Yeah, because I don't see the Halsey flag, but I think you could turn that off. I think that's just a cosmetic. But look at this Hindenburg, who just sits here and just takes it. Ready to kick your ass is the guy's name. I think it's... I don't think he's ready. Send him back to port. Let him try again.
Cruiser destroyed.
More like get it kicked.
Great start.
It's like that movie, Kick-Ass. Kick-Ass, huh? More like ass kick. Now, you could have kept AP going on that Thunder, I suppose, but HE is
I was
fine,
trying
too.
to get a fire on him.
Of course. So most people do with battleships. The only reason I bring that up is because the AP pens that you would do to the Thunder would be less healable than a fire.
Yeah, I see.
Well, hi, crew. I think we have a visitor. We have a guest captain. What do you want, Fruit? I can't leave my chair right now, honey.
Prue's a chatty catty.
She is a chatty catty. Let me go grab. Hi.
It's like, pay attention to me.
Oh,
That got Stevie's attention. Ah, here she is.
Garfield's sitting up like,
Oh.
good luck, cat.
Hello.
Yeah, I wanted that Minotaur to keep backing, but he stopped.
Well, yeah.
My good luck kitty died about a year ago. Her name was Maya.
It's alert. I'm sorry to hear that.
She was my baby. I'd had her for about, oh my gosh, 13 years.
Wow. Prue is 16. Her way of showing affection is digging her face into you. She like headbutts you.
I was
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Blast. Sorry,
I was planning on going around the corner here, so I popped Hydro because I was expecting Daring Torps.
got it. Got it. And there's the raid. Oh, okay. What's up? What's up?
Is
There's-
somebody jealous?
She definitely wants some
So
lovings.
then the Daring has fun.
And I'm trying to get my lap cam up for you guys, but I want to make sure she doesn't jump off the thing either. Obviously, we've got an engagement to watch here. I mean, this is an easy win for you. Here's his desperation play to swing around and try to torp you.
Enemy destroyer blown up.
No torps.
He did quite have the Torp angles to get him off.
Nope. Alright, there's the lap cam. There's Miss Prudence.
Oh.
Yeah.
If only my guns turned fast enough.
Well, I mean, you know, you've got the gun turn boost anyway, I'm sure, right? The grease the gears, whatever it is.
Years.
Oh, look, torpedo sandwich.
Yeah.
Nice dodge.
And then I almost had a perfect dodge here, but I overturned.
Yep. But you can heal now. Yeah, midway torps don't do that much, right? Anybody find it weird that I have a lap cam, Taylor? Sorry, but I like to have a camera for when the kiddies want to visit, that's all. Well, this game is pretty much all but over now. It's just clean up on aisle 7. I mean, Midway is
Here's
being...
the fun part, though.
Well, yeah, you're about to go up against 2, maybe 3 cruisers, right? Because they're all kind of together. Oh, and AP bombs. Nice. Or no, Midway. Regular bombs. Oh, Minotaur. You're gonna start critiquing my pants? That's fine, go for it.
You need to start getting some like really cool pajama pants. That way you can wear different pajama bottoms every week.
Are you telling me that these pants, pajama pants I'm wearing, aren't cool?
No.
Thanks.
Tree is in sight.
I mean, they are in a Mike Brady way.
Sad panda.
I think it's funny. Zoop hasn't moved from that island the whole game.
He hasn't needed to, right? And obviously if he moves from it, then he goes down. But he's probably helping to kill that Z-52
really.
right about now. Oh, hello, Wooster.
So here, I saw he's just bowing, so I decided to shoot his bow with HE.
I mean, if he's bowing, you might as well do the same because you're going to win on that fight. And thank you, Harley. I'm glad that you agree or you feel that they look
And then
warm.
I'm trying to avoid saturation.
I can confirm that they are indeed warm. There you go. There you go. Shoot the bridge. Time for your heal. Oh, Minotaur. Minotaur. Yes.
Shooting in different places also gives me lots of fires.
Absolutely. There's the enhanced AP pen angle. Of course, Minotaur knows what's up and he turns away.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
Nicely done. And this poor Minotaur. He thinks he's gonna be okay going after you like that. I don't know how. Are you leaving, Prue? Alright. Ugh, got so much fur all over me now.
Now it's just play the Hunt the Minotaur game.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look. Luck Chuck torpedoes.
I don't think he realizes I have Hydro.
Well, he's probably hoping that you've got defensive fire, or your Hydro is off. But it's the end of the battle. There's not much else he can do but die. Boink.
Enemy cruiser foundered.
If only there was more time, then I could have gotten a Kraken.
Mm-hmm. That's true, Raining. That this does prove that I do indeed wear pants when I stream. The things that we learn by watching this channel. This is an educational stream, of course. Alright.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Blast. Thanks for sending that in. Thanks to Harley for subbing and passing that along. Alright, B-Cup, let's do yours. And what do we got here? Raid for Zath! I am glad that they changed the whole widget now. It's Allure instead of Gallic or Gaelic. Yes, B-Cup, it is time for you. Tell you to not play the objective and avoid camping to get... Well, that's kind of hard because that was Epicenter. And Epicenter, it's kind of, you know, you just go and do that. But whoever was Raid for Zath, thank you very much for completing the tutorial. Remember, guys, all you have to do is play through the tutorial, download it, use any old email address you've got available, and, you know, it takes you like about 7 minutes to complete the tutorial. Very simple, very easy. And please use your Twitch name if you want, and I will reward you by covering one of your games, no problemo. Alright, B-Cup, here we go. Kremlin. You're on Greece, tier 10 game. I don't recognize any of the names, especially renamed user. There's just a few of those out there. The Meow Clan. Let's see what happens. A lot of battleships for you to try to tank. There's a carrier too with AP bombs. That's not good for you. Got 3 and 4 charges. Does that mean you don't have Superintendent? I think you don't have Super. What do you have? Of course you do. You've got Kuznetsov, Opizov, whatever. Deadeye! We have a skill joining raid. B-Cup? Sure. If you want to play that game, guys, we're going to make a poll. Let's do it. Let's do it. Thanks for the reminder. And we'll make this duration a 5-minute duration. So observe, watch, and then vote if you think that this person has Deadeye or not. We already have one person voting yes. Dude, you haven't even watched him shoot a single salvo. How do you know he's got Deadeye or not? And look how close he's going too, by the way.
It could be a secondary build.
Yeah. Okay, now we have...
Listen, don't question us voting early and voting often.
That's the Chicago way.
That's Oregon. Oh, wait a second. They vote for you in Oregon.
All right, here's our first salvo from B-Cup. Oh my god, look at that dispersion. That's the dispersion of the gods right there, everyone. Look at that. Not a bad salvo. And all of a sudden the yeses have increased. Fanto, are you okay? Because you're saying yes a lot in the chat. Do you need to walk away for a little bit, or?
You need a moment to yourself.
Do you need a hug? Because I'm sure someone out there will give you one. Not
there
me,
you go.
but someone will.
Or he might need a wet tissue.
So this is this is how I'll know if it's B Cup replay. I'll just listen for a mini game. Oh, we've got 8 yeses and 3 nos now. Now, looking at the positioning and the style of play right here, this might very well be a Deadeye build because he is in kiting away position in the Kremlin. And you can see that he is keeping himself unspotted. And, ooh, but that stuff will look pretty bad. Hey, you got a Citadel anyway, though. So if you didn't have Deadeye, maybe Deadeye helped you get that Citadel. Summers versus Smallland. You prefer some silver, Fanto? Just keep playing. Just keep playing. Account to make Zap money? Now just imagine, just imagine whoever that is actually enjoys playing Raid, keeps playing it, and then they're just like, who the heck is this Zap guy? Kind of hard to do when all the boats are in dry dock. Well, Fanto, you don't need the dry dock ships. I mean, and there's just a few of them. All right, Deadeye shot here on. No, see, nope. If you had Deadeye, that Smolensk would have been dead immediately.
Depends on if you're shooting with HE or AP.
So, and again, I'll share my spreadsheet with you guys. There's a tab on there where we talk about the mathematical bonuses that each of these different ship classes get. And the Kremlin gets the worst, the Russian battleship gets the worst bonuses from Deadeye of any of the other ones. The best, obviously, is the Slava, followed by Japanese battleships, and then I think it was the battlecruiser dispersion was third, but you get the idea. Kremlin was dead last, so like, is Deadeye helping? Sure, but it's not helping as much as some of the other ships. That being said, as pointed out, Kremlin's got very low concealment, so you maybe are able to proc Deadeye more often or take advantage of Deadeye's skill more often. Well, Fanto, if you need money, if you need silver to continue your grind, then, like I said before, just play tier 5, 6, and 7 ships, even 4, right? You get quite a bit of credits out of that. You know. Right, exactly, rating. You might have gone up tiers too quickly. So go back and do another one, you know. Clan Brawls. Harley, you got it. Yep, that works too. And rip your cur first. Your Des Moines, though, is doing work. Look at him going up the 9 line there. Just blasting that Worcester. Alright, with a 69% yes vote, you guys think that our player has Deadeye. Well, at least you got the percent right.
Listen, this is Chicago. You read it wrong, so we're gonna have to re-roll it.
Oh, damn it, you're right. We need a revote. We count. Even sold off. See, that's your problem, Fanto. Don't sell your modules, don't sell flags, don't sell camo. Hold all of that and just take your time. Play the game. You'll get there eventually. It's gonna take you a while, but it'll be there. My biggest mistake when I ground this game the first time, what is going on over there, Venezia versus Clever? My mistake that I made when I played through the game the first time was selling my ships that I was done grinding through, because I'm like, I'm never going to buy this ship again. I think I've bought and sold the Isokaze like 8 times now. So, just take your time.
You can sell the old modules you bought for the ships, though, too.
Mm-hmm. That's right, you can. And that's a good way to get credits. Burn has won the giveaway. Congratulations, Burn. And he's definitely here because he just posted something in chat. And he's been following for over 1 year. Burn, thank you very much for your followage, my dude. And there goes the hack. Wow. And a follow-up kill on the small end. Interesting. Alright, B-Cup, would you like to share now? Do you have Deadeye or not? B-Cup does indeed have Deadeye. What do you want?
Mr. Underscore
Hey!
October underscore 79 is now following.
Mr. October, thank you very much for the follow. Told you. Gathering data to send to Wargaming. We might have to reactivate the lab cam because Stevie is here. Hold on a sec. Oh, there you are. There he is. Okay. Lab cam. Boink. Now Stevie likes to stand on my lap, so I have to raise the lap cam up a bit there. There we go. Hi.
Is the word boink really appropriate when going for the lap cam?
I mean, sure. You should not be losing credits when playing tier 5-6, right? October says, you always watch in theater mode, didn't notice it wasn't checked. Well, thank you for the notice. I appreciate that. Guys, we are at 6,316 followers now, which is just fantastic. Stevie appreciates this and says thank you. Blast, Deadeye Montana I think is overlooked, but with Dispersion, Mod Slot 6, absolutely, yes, it can be. Again, your aim has to be good. B-Cup is somebody who's been playing for a long time. We've seen a lot of his replays. He knows how to aim. And as a result, Deadeye is a buff for him as a player because he's able to do all that kind of stuff. If your aim sucks, Deadeye is going to hurt you. Co-op break even, I think, is tier 7. Yeah, Monty is a good pick for Deadeye because of that dispersion mod, yeah. But again, you have to be good with your aim. Stevie likes when I use both my hands. Hey, Son! Just in time.
What's up, so nice?
Putting with the shout out for Sohn. Thank you so much, Sohn. Sohn, by the way, spent a little bit of time yesterday helping me with my camera. Thank you so much for doing that. It's great to have another Aim and Achieve member hanging out here. Guys, those of you watching me, if you don't know Sohn, check him out. Puddin just did the shout out. You know what? I'm going to shout him out again because he's just that cool. Hi, JC. How you doing?
I died for that.
Oh my god. Puddin. Sohn, Puddin died for you, my friend. There he is, guys. Check him out in chat. Send him over a follow. He's a very fun, relaxing streamer. It's one of those, like, if you just want to hang out and listen to somebody in the background.
MG raided my stream with 246 viewers.
Yeah, I find it relaxing hanging out and watching your stream, man.
Eagle Paw 1 is now following.
I love Stone Stream.
Yeah. So, guys, we are. Yes, he doesn't have a cat cam. He's got a dog cam. He's got two doggos.
_84 is now following.
Just so you guys know, those of you that were just raiding in, welcome to SAS Replay Theater.
He's now following.
Oh my god, ridiculous. We are watching. He hates CVs. Well, there you go. Yes, he does. Especially the FDR. But yeah, we're covering a replay. This is B Kupchenko right now, otherwise known as Suzuki Kai. and he's running the Kremlin. And we just played our Is he using Deadeye minigame, and 69% of people voted for yes, he is. B Cup joined the raid. B Cup, you get yourself another replay covered, my dude. Thank you so much for taking the time to go through that that tutorial. So we just played that minigame, and he revealed that he is indeed using Deadeye. And have we seen the impact of Deadeye? Yes and no. We've seen some brilliant salvos like that one. Oh my goodness. Yes, Nimitz, 69%. Really. Stevie is posing, hey, Kaduzanan. Do a Shikishima replay of yours. Did you send one in, B-Cup? Let's see. You did. Okay, B-Cup, I need to know which one you want me to do. Yes, I've got like I have 5 of them. I don't know if they're all you or not. Alright, we got some thanks to do for follows. We got Eagle Paw, thank you for the follow. Uncertainty84, thank you for the follow. And Skulls KC, thank you very much for the follow. Guys, those of you that jumped in and followed, thank you so much. Once again, we have a giveaway going, I think, right, Puddin'? Nice kill.
No, I'll get it going now.
Alright, my awesome moderator Puddin's gonna put a giveaway going just for all of you guys. And all you have to do once it gets up is hit ! ticket to get in for the raffle. And there it is, subscriber camo. You gotta go, Cthulhu. No worries. Take care. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. Good to see you. There it is. ! ticket gets you in. We're doing 10 subscriber camouflages. Guys, this is great if you are grinding up a line. It's 150% to regular XP, plus I think it's 50% to free XP and commander XP, something like that. It's really good stuff. Really good stuff. Alright, I'm going to pick the largest file size, B-Cup. And we'll get to that a little bit later on the stream. We're going to move on to another player. Let's see, who else is sent theirs in? Oh, we got to do the Hindenburg Deadliest. And then from there, we'll probably go into the Tirpitz. Let's see where we go. 100% to free XP and then 50% to commander. Thank you, Vladashi. But like I said, it's really good if you are grinding up a line. Alright, again, those of you guys that are here, we do replay analysis during a portion of the stream. Ouch22 with the follow, thank you so much, Ouch.
Ouch22 is now following.
So we will be doing some of those, we're continuing to do replays right now. You can get your replay covered by sending it to me via email or Discord. I'm going to put those in chat there, so you can join my Discord if you want, or you can email me a replay. And I try to pick out a good mix. Unfortunately, it's difficult necessarily to get your replay covered because other people are using channel points for Cover My Replay. If you look in your channel points section, which is on the bottom left of your chat panel, you accumulate channel points by watching the stream. And 10,000 of those gives you a Cover My Replay, and basically I will prioritize the replay that you submitted. There are 2 other ways on the stream that you can get your replay covered. One other way is through subscribing. I'm not asking you to do that, of course. Please, by all means, use the free methods. The other option, of course, for this particular stream is by checking out Raid Shadow Legends and completing a tutorial. There's the link for that in the chat right there. And then I will cover one of your replays. It takes you about 7 or 8 minutes to go through the tutorial. It's very simple. All you need is an email address. Any old email address will do. Someone joined the raid. And all you gotta do is just put your name in when you do that, and that way I know it's you, and we'll take care of your replay. Deadliest is having his replay covered because of that. And as Deadliest is saying in chat, this is a full anti-air build Hindenburg. Your take is that she gives up way too much to be a full anti-air Hindenburg. Let's see what happens. At least you found a carrier. Texas, you just bought 5 Journey to the West containers and you got the Baije. So the Baije is in Izumo with slightly better aim and accuracy. Hi! So it's a good ship. I love the Izumo. Sound, go eat. Have fun. Thanks again for the raid. Good to see you. And thank you again for your help.
Bye, Sound. Have a good one.
Do it for Sam. Some of the best when I do these raid streams, some of the best things is just seeing what people come up with. You know? In about an hour, guys, we're going to transition to taking a look at raid. I did a stream for raid back in June, and I had a ton of fun doing it, and I got myself heavily addicted to raid. So I'm going to show you guys what I've been able to accomplish as a completely 100% free-to-play player. Haven't spent a dime in the game. Alright, Stevie is deciding to go to his bed now. There you go. What's the difference between Wujing and Alsace? The difference is that you can put the Da Rungs on the Wujing, which gives you increased fire chance and... Was it Adrenaline Rush, or is it... I think it's... I don't remember. Oh my god, another raid? Oh my god, you guys! I need a drink for that. Cheers. Ah, so yummy. Thank you so much, Space Big Shovel, for that raid, guys. Welcome aboard. Yeah, a survivability expert and demolition. Right, there you go. Thank you. A lot of ships with ugly camos. That's very true. So welcome aboard, those of you guys that just jumped in on the raid. We are doing the replay analysis portion of our stream for about another hour. And yeah, we're having fun. Guys, if you are a follower, we do have a giveaway going right now. You just have to hit that follow, and then exclamation point ticket gets you into our giveaway. As Jimmer, you, thank you very much for the follow. Puddin', what are we giving away right now? It's subscriber camo, right?
Space Pick Shovel raided my stream with 23 views.
Perfect, thank you very much. Puddin', the awesome moderator he is.
Jamie Rue is now following.
I'm taking care of the shout out for you, Puddin'. There we go.
Fan 101 is now following.
Space Pick, I hope you had a great stream. Thank you very much for the raid, and I hope you're having a good time. Good day. Some of the stuff that you put together on Twitter, guys, is amazing. Space Pick, please feel free, if you're still here, post your Twitter link in chat. I'd love to get people to see the work that you do. You do some fantastic artwork, if I remember right. Age Dirty Water, right? You might be a little bit too fat. Well, Deadliest, the thing is that if you are too close, the battleships get you really easy. Now, you don't have the range mod. So what I would be doing, I wouldn't be shooting here. I would be shooting at the Seattle, because the Seattle is spotted and needs to die. But the Grozavoy just got detected, so fine, shoot the Grozavoy. Now, this is a Deadliest replay, which means we most likely will have a death pick. So let's be ready for that. I do like that you are shooting the Grozavoy. I mean, he's probably the bigger threat, so that's good. You just did the raid tutorial, Ash. It should show up very shortly. You're fine as long... And thank you for doing that, by the way, Ash. You're fine as long as the enemy team isn't pushing in hard, since you still got, like, 3 ships. Well, that's very true. If the Groz had Deadeye, he would have... Oh, my God. Just finished some Canadian boats and HMS Renown. Oh, okay. There you go. Let's make you a VIP. How can we do that? No, I just clicked on the wrong spot. There we go. Go away with that. Ah, there's the X. Okay. Alright, so Spacepick, feel free to share your Twitter if you want. Get people on. Take a look at the work that you do, man. Yeah, unfortunately now you're in a position, Deadliest, where it might be time to start turning around and pushing. Or, actually, you know what I would probably do? I would probably get myself over to here. Because your Roosevelt is just being an airfield and it's probably going to die soon. And these guys are probably going to die too. So get yourself over here so that you can kite away and you know, farm at long range. That's probably what I would do. Hey, you're welcome. Take care of space. Right, exactly. Now, Ash, the tutorial itself takes about, like I said, about 7 minutes. You'll know that you're done when it gives you your first daily login bonus for a new player, which is an item out of the, what's it called, Lifesteal set. It should be, I think a set of boots. So once you get those and you start getting a whole bunch of ads pop up, you know you're done. You can also see on the bottom left of the screen that it says that the game is downloading and probably at about 15 to 20% downloaded. That's when you are fully done with the tutorial. Ships at sea are very much out of position because what's happening here is a toilet bowl, right? Your team goes clockwise, the enemy team goes clockwise, and they toilet bowl around. And your FD Roosevelt is charging a Yugumo. FDR found his engine. That's very true. Alright, let's see where we go from here. So Stalingrad. I know you'd love to get into... See, now you're starting to turn. If you had thought about this earlier, you could have gotten your rear turrets ready to go. That's okay. Hey, Conklin, how you doing? Now, don't open up until you finish turning out, because you need to get into a kiting position. If you open up now, Stalingrad, Roma are going to slap you. Could be worse? Okay, well, I'm glad that you could be worse. Bento is lurking. Alright, fortunately you were able to complete your turn out in time. Good. Roosevelt is attacking a bow-on ship from the front with the rockets. Oh well. Now, you've got 203mm... 203s? 203 guns, but they have 50 millimeters of pen because of 1/4 HE, so that comes in handy. I'm hearing some meowing in the background. Crew might be coming back. If you're completely out of silver, Fanto, then go play tier 1. You can buy a tier 1 ship for free. Seriously. Seriously. You can get an Erie, whatever else. Buy it for free and work your way back up again. You feel like you might have been trying to bait them to focus you. He is very comfortable. He loves that. He loves that bed, and then there's a heating pad there. He loves it. And it's one of my t-shirts, and he loves my t-shirts. So, if you wanted to bait them to focus you, Deadliest, you should have gone farther north. I would have kept on going up and kiting north, because then the enemy team has to make a decision. You or the rest of your team. By kiting this way, they're still looking in your general direction, so you're not really that much of a concern for them. It's good to see that the FDR's planes are still up, though. A lot of players just go and YOLO them and die with them, and then that's it, so... Except, I think what he should be doing is trying to find the Yugumo. Maybe that's what he's trying to do right now. Your sole reason for existence is to be the farmer. Well, that's you're not wrong. You are not wrong. Oh, we got another one. Wargaming spreadsheets are OP. Oh, love it. That's got to be pudding. Hindenburg broadsiding. Unfortunately, he's moving too quick. Yeah, you need to like move. You need to get up here if you want to really help your team. Aim could be better. That's true. The nice thing about Hindenburg is you got plenty of opportunities to practice your aim. Now the question is, we haven't seen the Yugumo or the Yugumo's torpedoes in a long time. And that might make me think that the Yagumo is over here. So I'd be looking for torpedoes. Another reason why it might be a good idea to turn around and flip your guns. Oh, wait, I was just talking about Yagumo Torps, and there they are. So your Massachusetts found the Yagumo, so you don't have to worry about him. The only problem with what you're doing right now is it's just not going to really impact the game. Again, imagine if you were up here, you could be APing to the broadside of that Soyuz, for example. What's the terrible position, B-Cup? Up to the north of Deadliest? Yeah. Well, the only reason I'm bringing that up is because we haven't seen him in a long time. And so, like...
Schtman is now following.
As a player, you know, you want to be always thinking about the threats that you are encountering and the worst case scenario. The worst case scenario for Deadliest, of course, is that Yagumo goes and just wrecks him with torpedoes. So, JT Mon, thank you very much for the follow. Really appreciate that. Make sure you hit ! ticket. Download is at 20%, Ash. Okay. So you should have, you don't have to worry about getting it to that 20% point. You know, I would say if it's not procced at this point, just close out of the game and try again. Uninstall the game completely and then sign up using a different email address and see if you can make it work that way. Because usually it's pretty quick when people complete it. It does show up relatively quickly.
Be right back.
No worries. Wait, is that it? Zath's left pant leg. Oh my god. You guys. Ridiculous. Yeah, Raining. All you have to do is the tutorial. Right, exactly. After all those hand-holding is done, and then they want you to buy all the things. It should finish. Hi, Prue. Prue is back in the room. DG, thank you very much for the follow.
DG 671 is now following.
Yeah, most people are reporting it takes about 7 minutes to complete. You can get it done maybe even in 5 if you like know what you're doing, and you like click like mad through it. But hi, oh, you want back up? Here. Oh, hello. All right. Lab cam is coming back on again, or not? Where are you going? No, don't go back down. Stay here. Say hi to people. Be friendly. Be friendly. I'll give you guys an extreme close-up for Prue. Here's Prue. I don't know. Yeah, meow indeed, right, Coughlin? See, there's her showing of affection. She's like rubbing up against stuff. Yeah, you definitely want to stop running, because at this point you are... Well, actually, you're kind of winning, but Donskoy is pretty darn low. Oh, there's her butt. Prue, why did you turn around? Why did you show everybody your butt? At this point, you've given so much ground that you're no longer a threat, and I think that's the big problem. She's checking you guys out. Alright, honey, get comfortable. Over time, Prue will actually start to relax. Scratch butt human. Yeah. Oh, you're detected still. Okay, so that's probably Yagumo that went in through BCAP. Yeah, too much kiting away here. I think your opportunity to change and go aggressive came and went, and I think it was when that Soyuz decided to charge you. I think you could have charged him back. But now you're too far out of position. Turn around with Hydro. Well, B-Cup, that would be nice, but he doesn't have Hydro because he wanted to try the maximum anti-air build, which clearly doesn't help him. And you just took some desperation shots. There you go. What do you want, Prue?
She wants pets. Lots and lots of pets.
Well, she does, but then she just, like, walks away, and I don't know. She's weird.
She's a cat.
Yep, she is a cat. Full anti-air worked too well and the carrier never came back. Well, I don't blame him. That can hurt. Nope, not bad. And Prue's gone. Chris, yeah, thanks for hanging out. Good to see you. Take care. Hopefully we'll see you again sometime. Thanks for being a new follower. Thought she was a poodle. This is news. She's definitely not a poodle. Now she's literally just sitting outside looking at me. I think she like... Oh! See, I told you this is a Deadliest replay, so of course we're gonna have ourselves a death pick. Thank goodness I just caught it, just in time. For those of you guys who are part of Sone's or SpacePix Shovel's streams, one of the things that we do when people send in those replays is we cover their replay, and of course we take death picks as they go up in flames. And so here you go. There's our Hindenburg. Space pick, if you still... I would love to see a space pick artwork like that, with the ship just blowing up and completely getting demolished. Now, do you have a butt anchor? I think you do. It's a German ship. There it is. Although the lighting on it is not so good. It's kind of in the shade, so oh well. Alright, let's continue to watch you sink. There's a significant difference between a poodle and a prudel. Oh, I didn't see prudel in chat. You have no idea why you were turning it. I don't either. But you did, so there you go. And on my Discord after the stream, I always post the best death picks of the stream, and then people get to vote for which pick they want to use as the cover picture. So all of my cover pictures on my YouTube channel are death picks. Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. Oh, hey, actually the butt anchor's in the lighting now. All right, here we go. There we go. Just a little bit. Of course he did it that way on purpose. Deadliest is sitting in game and he's thinking to himself, what can I do to give Zath a better death pick? That's absolutely what he's thinking. Everybody wave to the Hindenburg as it disappears. Alright, fast forward. Now, if you want anti-air for your cruiser, generally speaking, it's considered best to follow the channel.
Zoki 2016 is now following.
Generally, it's considered best to just at least run the 2-point skill. I don't remember the exact name of it off the top of my head, but there's a 2-point skill for cruisers that increases anti-air by 25%, and I think one more puff, flak puff. That's the one you absolutely want to take. Oh my god, this is actually hurting to flex, Tara. Oh my god. Tara's Bulba is here using film projectionist. Ow, that hurts. Yesterday I worked out, and then I shoveled the driveway. And Sithkitten, here's your game in the Tirpitz. Is that Admiral Revan in the Senzang? Probably. Yep.
Yeah, that's Rev.
Tara, you want me to do... Oh my god. Ah, it's hurting. So... We oh, damn you, Harley. Fine. Ow. It hurts like right here. Ow. We screw you, Deadliest. So I was doing no pain no. We were snowblowing last night, and snowblowing is actually a hell of a workout because you have to push a lot, and I was doing a lot of pushing, kind of like how like football players, you know, push for practice, right? I was doing the same thing, and it was hard. And then this morning was even worse because we had like 6 inches of snow with a foot in some places, and you have to really push with that stupid little snowblower. Right here, if you're here, congratulations, you won. You prefer snow shovel, Duckman? So that works. I like using the snow blower, snow thrower, because it throws the snow farther distance, so it gets it farther away from the driveway. Because what typically happens is after the snowfall, then you get the heavy wind, and the heavy wind just blows all of the snow back onto the driveway, and then you have to shovel it again. So that's why I like to use a snow blower. And what we use is it's actually an electric snow blower, which is nice, but it's not as powerful as a gas powered. It's still pretty powerful. But like today, I had to go over most parts 2 different ways. Turned into a lesson for my students. Thanks, Taurus. And I had to go over it twice, like once at like half, and then one more time over it. And then at the end of the driveway, where that damn snowplow just keeps knocking stuff on, I had to go over it twice. You know what I mean? Sorry, 3 times to make it work. So that was tough. New subscriber camo giveaway going up. I need to thank Zoki2016 for the follow. Thank you very much. Make sure you hit ! ticket, guys. You have to be a follower to win. That's the only stipulation. And we've had people follow. I think the record was like 45 seconds, wasn't it? They followed, and 45 seconds later they won. Test name, please, meow. Nice name. Hashtag film projectionist. Alright, so Kitten is playing in a middle tier game? Nope, top tier. Because I see an Anshan there. And using a Tirpitz black with the Pan-Asian camo. Okay. You have, looks like full secondary build because you're 10.9 kilometer range. Now, do you have the manual secondary skill on it?
I don't remember.
Okay, Broken Trident and Blast. This is for you. Fix it. I'll try to go wider here. This is really hurting. You have to run, Puddin'? Okay, go ahead and run. We'll take care of it. Thank you so much for being an awesome moderator. Guys, do me a favor. Take a look at Puddin's stream. Follow it. There's a shout out right there. Make sure you give him a follow. As Deadeye ruined my marriage, join the ring. Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh my god. Oh, and what is that? For Stevie, join the raid as well. Thank you for Stevie. Where's my Chicago water?
For Stevie.
Give me your war face. Ah! Here you were lurking on Sone's stream, and you come back here. Good afternoon, Mr. Is that Rapid Fire? RPPD Fire? Thanks for lurking on his stream, and thanks for Twitch surfing and following over to here, and welcome aboard. We are doing Zeth's Replay Theater. I'm Zeth, hi. And nobody has asked yet. So with my change, I'll share in a sec, but we're doing some replay reviews, and we're looking at Tirpitz Black. That is a secondary build. Now, if you're looking for getting credits in the game, Tirpitz is ridiculous fun, and it's a ridiculously good credit earner. Tirpitz and Otago, and I would say Atlanta and Flint are really good as well. So one thing that I want...
Massachusetts as well.
Oh yeah, Massachusetts are great, yeah. So one thing I wanted
Massachusetts used to be my credit earner until I got the Flint.
She's good too. Is she running Deadeye? Oh, we didn't do the game. Crap, I forgot. It's a battleship. We have to do this. All right, give me a second. We're gonna make a new poll. All right, and you're gonna guess, is she running Deadeye or not? Here we go. Poll is up. Is Sith Kitten running Deadeye? We already have a no. We have 4 people that think no already. Oh my god. What brings Tirpitz to the 9 line? That's a good question. Why are you putting yourself over here, kitten?
No clue. You have to remember at this time of night, if I'm playing with Revan, that means that the catnip is strong with this one. So I'm not really thinking, I'm just playing whatever looks good at the time.
Okay.
Is it homegrown catnip?
No, it's super strong catnip.
Oh, it's store-bought, huh?
Yep.
Well, SAT brings up a good point. Coming down this way obviously reduces your effectiveness for a long part of the battle. Once upon a time, there even wasn't a channel between this island and Delta Cap. So imagine players that would go down this direction just wasted so much of their time. A better place for you to be in your Tirpitz is probably going to be right at the mouth, almost kind of next to the Fuso, maybe even by this island, so you can duck behind it if you need cover. At this point, though, you've got the ability to charge into decap, and I kind of agree with this, because you got to do something to get yourself in the battle.
Well, almost every game I have on this map, someone on the enemy team always comes down the 9-10 line.
Mm-hmm.
If I spawn on that side of the map, regardless of what I'm in, unless I'm the destroyer for capping, I try to go down the 9-10 to keep us from getting flanked.
Mm-hmm.
Because the moment we don't, guess what? 3 or 4 enemy ships are coming right around the 9-10 and we lose.
Mm-hmm. I like how you just bump the shores and you're like, no, you're not backing up anymore.
Nope, I told him, you should hear me yelling at this point. I was like, hey, this thing doesn't stop on a dime, okay?
Get your secondaries targeted on somebody. I don't know if you've got like manual secondary or not, but if you do, get in the habit of clicking on somebody, even if they're not in range yet, just so that your secondaries go off sooner and are more accurate right off the bat.
I was gonna say I had someone targeted. I just don't know where he went. He disappeared again.
Right. It doesn't show. It does show who you've got targeted. So obviously, there it is. It's the Colorado. So obviously that's not going to help you. He's way too far away.
No.
Oh.
But at the time, I had been hitting him.
Mm-hmm. DCPing the first fire. I don't know that I would DCP that first fire.
Just again, I don't think at this point of the night.
Mm-hmm.
And this had been a really bad week. I was super jaded by last night at Wargaming. Like, I didn't even want to play because just clan brawls had been going so bad.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So I just kind of went in there not even really thinking and just kind of doing whatever. And this is like the best game I'd had, like fun-wise in a while, so.
Oh, good. Squizzers, thank you very much for joining. And Tommy as well. Squizzers, I owe you a replay. And Tommy, I don't know who Tommy is, but I owe you a replay as well, I suppose. Mac Allen, yep, that is indeed Kitten, Sith Kitten. Oh my god, we got 3 people at once.
Hey, Mac Allen.
Yeah, no fire prevention. You definitely need fire prevention on this ship. But you might not have enough commanders to make it happen. Or commander skill points, I should say. That should be... Oh, God, you didn't kill the Miyoko. Hey, there you go, but you farmed some more flags out of it. So once again, those of you guys who don't know what I'm talking about, I'm gonna just hit exclamation point right here so you can see the link. All you gotta do is download and play through that tutorial. Very simple. It takes like 7 minutes, and you don't even have to worry about using your personal email address. Those torpedoes have no chance in hitting because they're 6-kilometer torps. And Leon is turning away, so that's why I'm saying like no chance of hitting. Definitely focus your secondaries on the Cleveland. And you're turning... Okay. Well, you're lucky the Leon is looking at the shores instead of you. Because you should kill him there. There you go. Okay. So like I was saying, just do the raid tutorial. It doesn't take much time. And then I'll take care of covering one of your games. No problem. 89% Kitten said no. You do not have Deadeye.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I actually only have it on my 10s.
It's a German ship.
Well, yeah, but Deadeye might help here, but if you're playing more for secondaries to try to get in range of people and use those secondaries, then Deadeye doesn't help you, does it? Oh my god, your shot on that Leon saved the shores. Nice. You're about to die, though.
Mm-hmm.
Might want to do
It
something
didn't
about
matter,
that.
though. I was having fun. I had such a fun battle that game.
I mean, 4 kills? Yeah, why not? So here's the part where I would slow down and stop. That's right, Coughlin, I have indeed. Well, actually, so I played it, I did a sponsored stream in June, Coughlin, for Raid, and I got hella addicted to the game, and I'm going to talk about that when we move on to our Raid portion just a little bit. And I got some tips for you guys, and I'd like to share what I was able to accomplish. I know for a lot of people, Raid is a meme, but for me, it was a lot of fun. And I really did find some things that I enjoyed about that game. And I beat the game as a free-to-play player. I didn't spend any money on it. And to me, that's what made it that's what made it special. Some of you guys know that I don't spend money on games, especially free-to-play games. Use your heal, use your heal, use your heal. Too late. Use your heal. Use your heal.
Too late. I did not have the chance.
It's not too late. It's not too late. You bounced all of his shells. Priority sector, left side, turn. So
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead, because I'm just talking about Raid.
Oh, I thought you were talking about this, so I was gonna let you. It's like oh, there's my death pick.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one. Now we need to find the squadron that killed you. This might take us. No, seriously, this might take a second. So I need to slow down to maximum slow.
Oh my goodness.
Start the game. There it is. Okay. There's the plane. Where? Ah, there it is. See, that's why we move that for just a second, and now we can get a shot of the plane pulling away from you.
Okay, that's actually awesome.
I know.
Oh my god.
I know, right? I love photography. It's too bad that this is a dark map. It's a really dark map, but
right.
But at least your death pick looks beautiful.
That's a beautiful death. I can at least have that.
Right? Now you want even cooler. Let's see. You can play with our telephoto zoom just a little bit, and that brings you closer to the action as well. Your ship itself. Look at that. Look at the lighting on the Tirpitz at the bow there with the fire.
That's
right?
Gorgeous.
It is absolutely beautiful. So I'm really glad you were able to send in this replay, and I'm glad I was able to cover it for you. Sith Kitten, by the way, did one of the raid games earlier, and so this is my thanks to you. And Kitten, I will definitely be putting this in the Discord, so you are welcome and encouraged to steal and use for your own purposes. Because look
I will. That's gorgeous.
Look how beautiful that is. One thing that Wargaming's done right in this game, if you ask me, is the art.
I may have to put that somewhere in my stream as my lovely death.
Do it. Oh, look at the sunlight reflecting off the... It's too bad. It's too bad.
Oh my god, look at that!
Right? Look at that. Actually, it's not sunlight. It's the flak puff. It's the burst from the flak puff. Wow, that's cool too.
The flames right underneath his tail. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I love the attention to detail on the islands and the map. It's just so detailed.
Mm-hmm. All right, we'll go back to full speed now, because now you're just gonna die.
Now I'm just gonna die, you know. But it was fun. I think I let this match go too, because I knew I was gonna save it, because I knew I was gonna send you this one.
Sure.
It's probably the most serious game you've ever seen me play.
Well, awesome. That's kind of a neat shot too, right? Looking at the... Yeah, if I zoom out... Nope. Now you moved away. Ah, you're looking at Revan's butt. I see. No comment. Oh boy. Thanks for sending that one in. What do we have left? We got Shikishima and Massachusetts. We're gonna do Massachusetts Clan Brawl, then we'll do Shiki. Then we'll have to move into our raid portion of the stream. Okay, let's see. I need to catch up with chat. I die with style. That's very true. Coughlin, that's a Christmas raid. It's been very specifically designed so as to make it as addictive as possible. I heard that before it became a streamer's meme. Yeah. Yep. But you know, I really do want to share like what worked for me, what didn't, and help you guys with that. So, oh, I'm in this game. Oh, this is the. I know the game. Exposure doesn't matter where composition can't compensate. That's right, Cthulhu. And I thought you had to leave. Welcome back if you came back, by the way.
One of your Keep games? Yeah, it is.
I'm sorry, what?
I was asking if it was one of your Keep games, and it is.
Mm-hmm. It is. How you doing? Good to see you. We're just doing some fun replays right now. I stay clear of the money trap. It's very easy to fall in that. That's very true. All right, do me a favor, if you could, tell me who's in the game. I'm gonna ping them on our Discord so that they know.
Bismarck, Air 4, Toxic, Texas, and Duo.
Texas. Oh, Duo's on. Okay. That's right. We had Duo murking with us.
Needs more La Terrible.
Who else was there? Hanger. Okay. Otherwise known as Dragon. There we go. Pinged him. Because they should see it too, from your perspective. This was one of those games that probably shouldn't have worked, but it did anyway. Ash, no worries, dude. You got yourself a free replay because you're taking the time to take the pictures. That's fine. Thank you so much for your support. Just do me a favor and tell me what replay you want me to cover. This was a really messy game, if I remember right. Pausing it for a second. I want you to take a look at our team composition. 2 battleships, 5 destroyers. Now, they are not Russian, but they're destroyers nonetheless. Take a look at their comp. Baltimore, Cleveland, Bayard, Mainz. This is a true DPM, almost you could say counter-destroyer comp. Toxic even said at the beginning, be very careful with your positioning because that Bayard will chew you up. Now that I had that, I'm just gonna sit back and show you guys the game. You can see me and the Kiev over there doing Kiev things. And you can see Duo unfortunately got way too exposed in the Lo Yang, played too aggressively, and I think he's radared right now. Why did you go forward and backward? The Bayard's clearly reversing. Did you think he was gonna go forward now?
Yeah, I expected him to full speed once he saw shots in the air.
Got it. And he did do that. I think you were just a little bit too far forward. Captain, hello, how you doing? Messy games are the best. I don't disagree. Now, this is a relatively strong position for Gandalf right now. There's not that much that can threaten him, which is good. Shoot the Balti, he's beached. Oh, look at you. Okay, so that's spotter plane, so you can get the extra accuracy with that. Okay. I'm doing fine, thank you very much. All right, and then there's the Cossack coming up. Get your Deadeye vaccine today. Oh my god. And there goes Duo. Rip. But we were able to get the Baltimore down a little bit. Now, we were talking before about how you never give up, and I think this is definitely one of those games like that. Look at my positioning in the Kiev. I'm literally just maximum troll build. All I'm doing is trying to get them to shoot me, because if they're shooting at me, they're not shooting at my teammates.
Your comp needs like 10 more of the terribles.
Yeah, you know, we wanted to try to stay away from the stupid meme, so we just played what people had and wanted to play, because we just wanted to play and have fun and not like super focus on things. Oh, it's too bad he turned. That would have been a really good salvo.
Let's work on, you know, the actual 21-point captains that we need.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I almost completely ground through my my Kiev captain. Okay, I would shoot the mines here. I would shoot the mines. Forget the Richelieu. Forget the Richelieu. Mines. And because I think your front turrets are... Nope.
Cleveland here.
Okay, your guns were able to clear the island, which is fine. I know you want to get the Cleveland, but you saw he started stopping and reversing as soon as he realized how stuck out you were, so I think if you had a chance on the mines, maybe that might have been a better pick. That's okay, though. Bayard is now...
Guessing...
Go ahead.
I'm guessing the terrible's thinking of a YOLO rush.
I mean... Toxic's like, I got this, and if you look at his position, you're right. He is definitely preparing himself for that. The problem is the Cleveland, right? Like, that's the big threat for him. And you can see...
Yeah, that's a small problem.
You can see now he's spotted, so they know he's there, and you can see he's starting to bleed some health. Bayard is really low. We're all trying to call out for him to get killed. Look how low he is. Tank built terribly. Well, Bismarck gets the kill. And this is the part where things change a bit, because we're able to go in... Actually, you know what? I'm really glad he shared this one, Gandalf, because I wanted to see from your perspective what's about to happen. You know what I'm talking about. Everybody else has no idea.
A lot of shenanigans.
But you're going to see. And this guy's complaining about facing us, but you know what? Like, for a long time, that was a really close game. Like, it could have gone either way.
If they don't really want to face you, just create another clan with 2,500 doubloons.
Well, and that's what I was talking about earlier, right? Like, if you've got a clan that hasn't played much, or you got a friend in a clan who hasn't played much, who's able to form a division, ask them to form the division for you, because then you're back at 0 again. And you can club.
Where's the Deadeye poles at? Because Deadeye's really good for clan brawls.
Oh, I forgot. I forgot. Alright, I'll put it up. I just want to see you whack that Richelieu. Alright, cool. I'll put it up. Alright, you guys gotta keep reminding me here with the Deadeye. We only have like 3 minutes left in this one, so I'll hit 3 minutes. And look at that! I thought you were gonna ram the dude, and... No?
Eat you.
A bit too much focus on Richelieu.
SAT, you said too much focus on Richelieu?
Yep, there was 3 torps going in on him, so you know he should have been dead.
Mm-hmm. Now this Massachusetts is making a bit of a mistake turning around like this, because he's going to sit broadside to you. Poll is up, guys. Put your votes in. Do you think that our player here, that Gandalf, is running Deadeye or not? Meanwhile, unfortunately, Bismarck dies. Oh, you're showing a lot of broadside here. Too high. You're aiming too high there, I think.
Master Sid is surprisingly low in the water.
Yep.
So I think he's aiming correctly, he just can't hit it.
Oh, okay. Well, the last, I mean, look at where he's at right now. That's upper belt, isn't it? Eh. You got the
This
kill.
one I just wanted to, that shot I just want to make sure I get the kill.
Mm-hmm.
But you look at the, you know, shell tracers there, it ended up giving me 3 overpins.
It's underwater, but with him turning, it should be death, right? Because as he turns, he raises the citadel. The underwater citadel raises up, so... Right. Never do the roundabout dance after a pass by. Well, fortunately for Gandalf, he had an island there to prevent him from doing that, and it forced the enemy to just go around him. And that was a mistake by the part of their Massachusetts. Oh well.
A lot of players are not very good at drive-bys.
No. Now it's clean up aisle 5. Yeah, right. That's what I was trying to get at, B-Cup, is like you were zoomed in when you were trying to get ready for that those shots, and I think if you want to zoom in like 1 click so that you're at like the turret level aim, you know? Because then you can still, I think, depress the guns pretty good. But you don't even need that. You can just stay zoomed out and be fine. Alright, so results are in. 5 people said no, nobody said yes. Do you have Deadeye in that game?
Definitely not.
No. There you go. Alright. Massachusetts is done. Ash, if you've got a specific game you want covered, let me know. We won't get to it today, but I will prioritize it for next week. And who else was it that did it? Starts with an S. I don't remember. Alright, guys. I have a feeling I know how you're going to answer this poll, but we're going to start another one. Deadeye question mark. Yes, no. Shikishima, Deadeye. Going to give you guys 10 minutes to respond to this poll. Cave troll. That's true. Puddin's left, so I should probably run a giveaway, shouldn't I? Let's do that. All right. Duckman. Duckman, congratulations. Alright, Duckman, let's get you your code. Wrong Shiki game? What do you mean wrong Shiki game? You told me to pick one, and I just picked the biggest one. You want a CC crate? Well, I guess you're just gonna have to try again, Duckman. I don't know what to tell you. Here, let me get you your code. There you go. This was a wrong, so oh, okay. Alright then. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna exit to port. I'm gonna pick out another Shikishima battle. Oh. I have to literally kill the game because of a glitch. Alright. Killing the game. Death to the game. Okay. Alright, so that wasn't good, so we're gonna try this one. Guys, while it's going to load, I'm going to go hit the bathroom and run a brief ad while we get started. And I'm going to get a giveaway going. Okay? Here we go. So that's running. Giveaway. Giveaways. Alright, there we go. Giveaway's up and running, guys. Be right back. Okay. Alright, how are we doing on the ad? About a minute left, okay. Grab a quick snack. Sure. Hi, Stevie. Hi. What ad? Hey, Ironhind, how's it going? If you're not seeing an ad, don't worry, it's all good. Four penetrating hits on the first salvo with the Shikishima with 6 guns. Okay. Now, Shikishima is kind of like a Super Yamato horse with extra large guns. 510mm guns. Sound like this. And they've got actually really good reload. That's one of the things that Wargaming did to help balance the ship.
Deadeye pull?
I thought I had it up. Don't I? Yeah, it's still going. Pandora, 7-Eleven, Jack in the Box, and Discover. Okay, Broken, thanks for letting me know. It's always good to know, one, that the ads are working, and two, that, you know, you guys are seeing them, and it's fun to see what you guys come up with. We do have a CC camo, CC crate going. Instagasm, you can turn off intro video and settings now. Really? Let's see. Settings. I'm guessing it's under controls. Skip video at game launch. Alright, let's try it and see what happens. Well, thank you so much for that tip. Wow. Alright, well, we're gonna have to reload the replay. 'Cause... yeah. That happened. Alright. Well, let's see what happens when we load that game again. And let's see if we were able to turn off the intro video. Alright, B-Cup, sorry about that. Let's try to get you caught up in the game. So we're going to speed things up to get to where you left off. Sweet Lightning Storm, right? Wargaming pristine coding. That was pretty ridiculous. Alright, let's go. Boom. 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 Alright, that's about where we left off.
Boom, 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 huh?
That's right. Boom, boom, boom. Shiki's got better dispersion or better DPM than Riemi? Yeah. Now, if you guys don't mind sticking around for the raid portion, I do have some extra goodies to give away. I'm giving away a rare ship, the Tier 2 Abreu, the Brazilian ship, the Albany clone. Extremely rare. The only way that you can get this is through somebody who has a code. You cannot get this by buying it at all, at least right now. And I'm also giving away some packages of Lunar New Year containers and Journey to the West containers. So a good opportunity for you to get yourself a Pan-Asian ship. Tars Bulba says, I want that code.
I'm playing with it right now.
Oh yeah?
I am actually popping its cherry right now.
Nice.
For the first time, my first time
Oh
playing
my.
it.
You got the carrier, you're missing the battleship. Okay, well there's 2 battleships now, so... Are you talking about the Baizhe, or are you talking about the, God, what's the other one? Wujing?
He's probably missing the Alsace clone.
Mm-hmm. Now, there was a Yu Yang within his range, so, I mean, he couldn't hit crap now, so clearly Deadeye is on the ship, right?
By the way, hi, WoW Starlord. I saw you in here. What's up, Kellyanne?
Yeah, the Shikishima secondaries were pretty awesome, and they have been nerfed a bit, haven't they? Look at this Nevsky trying to play the border. Suzuki waiting until he hits the border to determine which direction he wants to fire, to the right or to the left of the enemy. And of course you take a flood for it. Congratulations. Oh, you got some hits at least. Yeah, Taurus Bulba, I do have a spreadsheet. You just said exclamation point spreadsheet. That'll link you to what I've started to work on. And there's also a link there to Grunty's build as well. Would you recommend Baizing? Baizing is not too bad. It's alright. You know, you can now turn off intro video in the settings. Drastically speeds up how fast you get back into the game. Instagasm, that prompted our reset of the game, so I'm not going to go into that again. But I do know now, yes, thank you. You got a lot of people in the back here trying to maybe get Deadeye going?
Why did Wargaming take away Superintendent for the battle?
They didn't.
Oh,
Nice
no,
step strike on the
Superintendent,
Ochikov.
The Last Stand. Excuse me, Last Stand from Battleship.
Why would you have last stand on battleships?
Well, in this last match in this Massachusetts, I had my rudder knocked out once, my steering gear, and my engine knocked out twice by the CV.
Oh, AP bombs, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I was also reminding people how the Massachusetts is not a battleship, it is broken. It's different.
Having it knocked out like that is pretty rare.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why that's why I'm like going, what? But I've noticed my battleship has had its engine knocked out quite frequently.
Preventative maintenance
Worse.
can help to mitigate it, but on a battleship, preventative maintenance isn't that helpful because aside from engine rudder, it's your turrets. In most battleships, your turrets are pretty strong. Other than like French battleships, for example, like the Jean d'Arc.
You can also take the there's a engine room protection in the second slot you can take.
Yep.
Well, yeah, but then that also makes you more liable to get fire.
Right.
And that's why it's not that much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's not that much, but with the meta of HE, I'll take those extra couple % chance of not burning.
So it comes down to what you value more, right? Not burning or not losing your engine. That's a you choice. That's okay.
Which I don't take. I take the engine ones on my cruisers and destroyers.
Mm-hmm. Do I run a masterclass on each type of ship? Tara, I did do a video last week about some of the skills that I considered noob traps, and we talked through a lot of those. It's on my YouTube channel. Yeah, I called you Taras, didn't I? Taras Boba.
Just remember, as long as you take Deadeye, it's a good build.
Depends on the ship.
No, I said Taras, but you probably didn't hear the S part because it was kind of quiet.
Yep. Recommended for battleships, destroyers, carriers, and cruisers.
Mm. Let's see. Try to find the YouTube video for you, alright, Taras? There you go. I've gone ahead and broken that into chapters so you can see each of the different classes, and we had some fun talking through that last week. We spent 3 hours talking through it. Oh my goodness. And Duckman, thank you for posting Little White Mouse's reviews too. What ships are best for Halsey and Yamamoto? I put Halsey on Des Moines. Whatever ship that you... Oh. See, that's an example where Deadeye, if you have Deadeye, might have screwed you, because if you didn't have Deadeye, Dispersion would have been bigger, and you actually might have gotten a hit or two on that Colbert. Who knows? So Halsey you want to put on a ship that you get excuse me, a lot of Confederates on. So that's why Des Moines I think is really good.
Or whatever ship you perform the best in.
Absolutely, right. If it's battleships, then Montana or Vermont, I guess, could work, or any of ships in that tech tree line is fine. Yamamoto? Oh, nice hit on the biz. Yamamoto, you've got some options as well. If he's on Puerto Rico, that's fine, but, you know, you can tie him to a tech tree ship as well, and then you can put him on Puerto Rico and a lot of other ones. But, yeah, whatever you get on your... Whatever you consistently get a Confederate with, really. So, if that's cruisers, then that's cruisers.
Most people find cruisers and battleships to be easier for Confederate.
Right. And
I use them on my Massachusetts.
And his buffed skills really help too, right? With the enhanced expert loader, whatever they call it nowadays.
Gun feeder.
Gun feeder, that helps. And then you've got the grease the gears bonus as well. So he's really good for a battleship or a cruiser. You could put Halsey on a cruiser. Sorry. You could put Halsey on a destroyer or an aircraft carrier, but honestly, in both of those situations, Ovechkin is probably going to be your better pick because of the enhanced survivability expert. Now,
I'm going to double check, because I thought Halsey has something for carriers as well.
He might. So, as far as Yamamoto, you can put him on Haragumo. I think I have him set to my Akizuki. Same concept. You could put
squadrons,
him...
yes.
Yeah,
yes, Implacable. He has 20% on your squadrons.
Mm-hmm. You could put him on a... What could you put him on? You could put Yamamoto on a Yamato. A lot of people like to do that. You could also put him on a Zao. Personally, I have him on my gunboat Japanese destroyer as well. That's where I like him. Now, if you have an Arpeggio Yamato, I don't think he's moving. Is he moving? If you've got an Arpeggio Yamato, then you get the best of both worlds, because you just throw him on the Arpeggio Yamato, and there's your Yamato experience. Loot Yen's on the Hindenburg is fine. I have on my Z52. I like him quite a bit there, but you can put him wherever you want. If you're a carrier player, then obviously you throw him on the German carrier line. The nice thing with the rework is you can put Lutjens on the Graf Zeppelin even if you don't have Lutjens on your Imperial line. Nice hits, no Citadel. Well, yeah.
Yeah, you can have a for each type of ship.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, Arpeggio Yamato definitely got some increased value as a result. All right. The vote is 19 yes, 73% said yes, you have Deadeye, and 27% said no, you do not. B Cup, do you have Deadeye? Double Strike is a very nice bonus to get on Halsey. It's just it's very hard to get. And of course you do. We could tell from the tight, salvos going in, you definitely have Deadeye. But
Deadeye is recommended on Shikishima.
Sure. Japanese battleships, Slava, Thunder, Conqueror, maybe Kremlin because of its really good concealment. It's really up to you how you want to do it. Montana too if you do the full aim build. But you saw earlier how he actually missed that entire salvo on the Colbert, and I think if he didn't have Deadeye, of course, who knows, it might have been a different experience. Still, that was a pretty good game. Oh, Sansinidium,
Colbert,
absolutely.
it's a shotgun. You